the two types of what here? The forces we have. So the one force is considered as what here? The contact force. Another one is considered as what here? Non-contact force. You know what is the meaning there by a contact force? When a force is exerted on a body, when the two or more bodies are in what here? Contact. Here is one body, here is another body. Okay, body A and also the body B, both are in what here? The contact each other. Okay. Then such a type of a force is considered as what here? The contact force. There is another important thing is the non-contact force. What is the meaning of non-contact force? The force which is exerted on the body. So here is another one body, somewhere is another body. Okay. These two bodies are not in what here? Contact. So that is what we termed as what is a non-contact force. So let us come to here. The contact force we have several things. Okay. So that is the frictional force. The friction between the two bodies. The relative motion opposes. So let us consider here is one the body. Here is the surface. There is a contact between what and what here? The surface and also what is the body. Here there is an opposing force. So the force which opposes relative to what here? Each other. Then such a force is termed as a what here? Frictional force. So another one is called as a normal reaction force. Consider the same example here. Okay. This body is just downwards. Normal means what here? The 90 degrees. Okay. The force which is applied downwards, vertically downwards on this particular what here? The surface. This is called as a normal reaction force. We have another one is termed as what here? The tension force. Any kind of a spring, you just analyze the spring action. The springs are having a what here? There is a lot of tension in it. So that is called as a tension force. And the collision between the two bodies. The one body which is hits to the another body. Then there is what here? The collision force. And another one is called as a push or we can call it as what here? The pull. All these things, okay, friction, normal reaction, tension, collision, push or a pull, all are what we can call it as what? Contact. And we have a basic forces in nature that is sometimes we can call it as a non-contact force. So one is considered as what is a gravitational force. A gravitation is the one which is an attractive force between the what here? The two huge bodies. So that is called as a gravitational force. Earth's gravity. That is called a gravitational force. And we have another one is called electrostatics. Static means what? Under what here? Rest. Static means what? Rest. Electrostatics. There are two charges are there in the nature, okay? Q1 and here is the Q2. One is having a positive charge, another one is having a what here? Negative charge. The study of charges under what here? Static condition, that is called under the what here? The rest condition is termed as an electrostatic. That is called as a static force. You know the example. So take one comb and rub it with the what here? Dry hairs. And keep that particular comb near the water, bits of paper. What happens? What happens? It will just attracts. Okay, here is a comb. and rub it with the dry hairs and keep near the what, yeah, the bits of paper. It will just shows the attraction because of there is a opposite charges are exist. So this is also a kind of force, is electrostatic what, yeah, force. And the last one you already, the well known for you, that is called as a magnetic force. Magnetic force means you already know that consider two magnets. Okay, one is a north, another one is also a north. What happens here? There is a repulsive forces happens because both are what here? Like charge or like the sides, like poles we can call. If you turn the opposite direction like this, then what happens here? Attracts. So the force which is an exert, the magnets or attractive force or repulsive force is termed as a what here? Magnetic force. So these are all the what here? The two types of what here? Forces. Beside these forces, we have another important concept is that balanced force. Balanced force. Another one is considered unbalanced force. These are the very important concept. Is leads to the loss of what, yeah? Motion. This particular chapter what we are going to study